Is your menopause belly fat getting you down despite doing hours of crunches, cardio, and dieting? I hear you. I've been in the same boat. You're not broken, it's just your hormones. In this video, I'm gonna share 3 myths about what we've been told about losing our menopause belly fat, and then 4 fixes that work, with the 4th one being something that you can start today. But before we begin, my name is Amy. I'm a menopause coach, and I help women over 50 feel better through menopause and midlife with health, fitness, and wellness. So on to the myths. Myth number 1, sit-ups help belly fat. If this were true, I would be a size 0 waist. I have done sit-ups until I am blue in the face, and I will tell you, they do nothing to melt my menopause belly fat. They did 30 years ago when I was 20, but that doesn't work now. Myth number 2, you just need to eat less and move more. I've been through phases in the past couple of years where I've basically ate nothing, like lettuce and air, and that does nothing. I've lost no weight. In fact, I think I gained weight. So the things that I used to do in my 30s to lose weight do not work anymore. And myth number 3, HRT makes you gain weight. I will tell you, I am on HRT and it does not make you gain weight. It has not made me gain weight. In fact, it stopped me from gaining any more weight. So that is a myth as well. Now let's talk about the 4 fixes that work. Fix number 1, movement. So I talked earlier about cardio and crunches. That's not the movement you want to do anymore. You want to be doing strength training, and you want to be doing compound strength training, which means when you're lifting weights, you're going to be lifting weights that move a number of muscles at the same time. Think lat pulls that work your shoulders, your back, and your arms, cable pulls that work your arms and your chest, goblet squats that work all of the muscles in your legs. So instead of just doing a bicep curl that works just your bicep, you're going to want to do weightlifting that works multiple muscles. And you want to do really heavy weights, as heavy as you can do them. And don't worry, you're not going to bulk up and become a bodybuilder. That takes a lot of time, effort, and probably some special hormones. So you're not going to bulk up. But what this is going to do is it's going to build muscle, and muscle burns fat. So the more muscle you have, the more fat you burn. Your body just works differently now. So that's what you want to be doing. You want to be building muscle. Also, just you want to be moving throughout the day. So there's something called NEAT, which is, and I wrote it down, it is called non-exercise activity thermogenesis. So literally, it's just the movements that you do throughout the day. I walk my dog a couple of times a day. Sometimes I'll pop out and do a little gardening, cleaning the house. So it's any of those extra calories that you burn. Sometimes when I find myself sitting at my desk, I'll sit and for 30 or 40 minutes and I'm like, I need to move, and I'll get up and I'll just do 10 body weight squats and then sit back down. So just moving your body throughout the day as well can really help you burn calories. So the combination of strength training and moving your body throughout the day can be completely helpful. So I'm on hormone replacement therapy, HRT, which I mentioned in other videos, and how that's been life-changing for me. And I found that that really stopped my weight gain. I was gaining weight out of nowhere despite not changing anything I'd been eating or my workout. But I found that when I went on the HRT, especially estrogen, that really slowed my weight gain I haven't gained a pound since I've been on HRT. I'm also on progesterone. I take 200 milligrams of that before I go to bed, which also helps my sleep. It helps to relax my muscles. So getting your hormones in check as well can really help with your belly fat. Number 3 is sleep. Sleep is so incredibly important, and you need to be getting at least 7 hours a day, because when you don't get enough sleep, your cortisol spikes, and cortisol does not help you lose weight. In fact, it stresses your body out and it makes you hold on to your weight. So you really want to make sure that you're getting sleep at least 7 hours. I go to bed at 11 o'clock every night. I'm up at 6:15. I don't read my phone in bed because the light keeps me awake. Also, the articles I'm reading keep me awake. So I try to read an actual book. I have one next to my nightstand. I read that. I also take magnesium glycinate before I go to bed, about an hour before I go to bed every night. I take 400 milligrams, and that really seems to calm my body down and relax my muscles and get me ready for bed. So you want to make sure that you're getting a good quality of sleep and helping your cortisol levels to go down. And the last one, as I promised, is something you can start today. It is eating more protein and more fiber. And I know that it is a cottage cheese nation here. Everyone's talking about cottage cheese. I don't eat cottage cheese. I'm doing more of a paleo diet. I don't eat dairy, flour, or sugar. Just because of inflammation. It doesn't work well with my body. So I'm not on the cottage cheese train, but I do eat a lot of protein. There is a calculator that I'm going to put in the description that tells you how much protein you should be eating a day. But for somebody like me who's 5'10", I weigh 152 pounds, to maintain my current weight, I should be eating 83 grams of protein a day. If I'm strength training and I want to build muscle, I should be eating about 110 to 112 a day. And then if I want to build muscle and lose fat, I need to really up that to 163 grams of protein a day, which that's a lot of protein. I don't know if I'd be able to do that. I border around about 100 grams of protein a day, and I'll do a follow-up video to talk about the proteins that I eat throughout the day. So make sure you subscribe so you can see that video down the line. For fiber, you want to eat 30 grams of fiber a day, and you can get that through fruits and vegetables, lentils, chia seeds. There's a bunch of things that you can do to add to your diet because protein and fiber make you feel full. They're also great sources of energy to burn for your muscles that you're going to be working on. If you've stuck around this long, please give me a like and subscribe to my channel for more information on menopause, health, wellness, and mindset.